Welcome to the Norman Public Schools 2020 Celebration of Excellence, where we celebrate teaching and learning. Now, please welcome our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Nick Migliorino.
Well, hey, you cool cats and kittens. I want you to know this is truly not how I anticipated hosting the 2020 Celebration of Excellence. But, we're going to do what we got to do to make sure we honor all of those people who deserve to be honored. And I say deserve to be honored, everybody watching this, all the educators in Norman Public Schools deserves to be recognized at this point in time. So please give yourself a round of applause because I truly do appreciate each and every one of you. And who would have thought we would have been doing this through a global pandemic? We've had a lot of challenges over the last few weeks and months. But I tell you what, because of you, we've been able to get through this. Because of you, our students have had the opportunity to achieve and learn. Because of you, I am gratefully thankful. It kind of gives new meaning to meeting our students where they are, doesn't it? And you all are doing an incredible job. And I am so excited to be with you here today, although it's kind of nice every once in a while to be able to wear shorts and house shoes when working, but I don't know that I'll ever truly get used to it. And sitting at home, not really working. As you can see here, I am not in my house, but you know what? That's all right. I am just so looking forward to this. To this program and what we're going to be bringing to each and every one of you, culminating with the naming of our 2020 Teacher of the Year. So hang on, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoy. So to begin, though, I really want to take a moment to recognize quite a few people. First and foremost, I really want to thank our Board of Education, starting with the Board President, Ms. Linda Sexton, then Vice President, Mr. Dirk O'Hara, and then Board members, Dr. Dan Snell, Ms. Cindy Nashert, and Mr. Chad Weiss. Thank you for all the support you have given me, all of our site administrators, and a cabinet as we go through this, and most importantly, our teachers and students. With that, I would like to take a moment to thank all of my cabinet members and all the site administrators. You're the ones truly doing the work out there and making sure our teachers have everything they need. Then I would be remiss if I did not thank the Professional Development Committee. Those committee members, if you're watching this, which I know you are, please pat yourself on the back and give yourself a round of applause because you've done an incredible job. The work you have done and the flexibility you've had through this process is incredible. So great job. Then also, we wouldn't be able to have this without all of our sponsors. So thank you to all of our sponsors, especially all of those community sponsors that truly make this event, whether virtual or in person, possible each and every year. I would like to start this by recognizing the Lois Annesley Support Employee of the Year Award, which is sponsored by Oklahoma Electric Cooperative. We all know the role all of our support staff members make and the contributions they make each and every day to make the work we do possible. If it wasn't for them, the work we do wouldn't be possible. And so I am so excited that we have this award and we're able to identify and recognize a award winner. But in my mind, you are all tops, and I truly appreciate everything you do. So I congratulate all this year's finalists, and we thank you for all your dedication to Norman Public Schools. So now let's take a moment to learn a little bit about this year's honoree.
We have a lot of great support employees that work for Norman Public Schools. I'm honored and thrilled that Janine was selected to represent all of them as the Support Employee of the Year.
Congratulations, Janine. I cannot think of anyone more deserving of this prestigious award than you.
Hey Janine, congratulations on your recognition for Support Employee of the Year. If anybody deserves this, you certainly do.
She has always got such a great attitude and makes the workday enjoyable for the coworkers. She's so supportive of everyone, whether it's a secretary or an administrator. She goes above and beyond, always trying to facilitate the needs and help anybody the way she can.
Your hard work and dedication definitely does not go unnoticed.
You're such a hard worker and very loyal and dedicated, and such a huge part of our department.
And probably the other thing that I know we would all agree to is Janine can be described as being so fun.
Of course, always keeping it fun and making us laugh, and we love that.
Whether it's the day-to-day enjoyment of the office or it's that annual event of Halloween where she transforms herself into something outlandish.
Again, I am so happy for you, and this award appropriately reflects what you do each and every day at Norman Public Schools.
We really enjoy working with Janine. So glad that she's been honored with this nomination and the selection, and just can't say enough about her. So congratulations, Janine. We're proud of you.
Congratulations to this year's Support Employee of the Year, Miss Janine Warren. Round of applause. Congratulations, Janine. Well deserved. All right, now we want to thank all of our retirees for their years of service to Norman Public Schools by presenting the Legends in Education Award sponsored by Norman Regional Health System. To recognize our retirees, I would like to introduce Assistant Superintendent of Personnel Services, Ms. Holly Nevels.
Good evening, and thank you, Dr. Migliorino. It is now my pleasure and my honor to recognize the following individuals for their years of dedication to the Norman Public Schools. From the Administrative Services Center, with 13 years of service, Kim Bauer. From Whittier Middle School, with 20 years of service, Mona Dale. From Jefferson Elementary School, with 33 years of service, Susan Delaney. From Transportation, with 15 years of service, Brenda Hartless. From Roosevelt Elementary School, with 28 years of service, Donna Hatfield. From the Administrative Services Center, with 24 years of service, Andrea Collier. From the Instructional Services Center, with 43 years of service, Catherine Lewis. From Monroe Elementary School, with 29 years of service, Tammy Marshall. From Eisenhower Elementary School, with 32 years of service, Darlene Massey. From Central Services, with 35 and a half years of service, Stephen McDonald. From Washington Elementary School, with 41 years of service, Linda Parsons. From Norman High School, with 27 years of service, Deborah Slate. From the Instructional Services Center, with 34 years of service, Clara Smart. From the Norman Public Schools Warehouse, with 8 years of service, Charles Stewart. And from Truman Elementary School, with 25 years of service, Marie Webster. Thank you, and congratulations to all of our retirees. Your service, your dedication, your legacy. You will be missed.
Our next award, sponsored by Scott Martin and family, recognizes a special education teacher who exemplifies excellence and innovation in teaching while preparing and inspiring students with exceptionalities to reach their full potential. Let's learn about this year's recipient.
So this teacher is willing to work with an administrator or teacher on a problem that a student is having and talks through different scenarios that might be tried so that the student and the teacher can feel successful together. She works tirelessly with her team to make sure their students feel valued and learn social skills to be able to move back out with their peers in the classroom. She never gives up on kids and is determined to do whatever she can to help them maneuver their world and have promise. This teacher's ideas are valued by our staff, and they look to her when dealing with those behavior issues that nothing seems to work. We call her the behavior whisperer in our building. She is someone that has a heart of gold, and it shows in everything she does. She has found her calling, and it shows in all she does with the kiddos and teachers in our building.
I am pleased to congratulate our Special Education Teacher of the Year from Washington Elementary, Miss Jessica Bigby. Congratulations. All right, our next award, sponsored by Bank First, recognizes a first-year teacher who exemplifies excellence and innovation in teaching. Teachers are nominated by their principals and demonstrate our district's core values of integrity, inclusiveness, collaboration, and optimism. This year, we had 16 teachers nominated from all levels, elementary, middle, and high school. Now let's learn a little bit more about this year's winner.
Hi, I'm here to talk about Norman Public Schools Rookie Teacher of the Year, Miss Katie Messner. She has an amazing classroom. She works so hard, one of the hardest workers I think I know.
I have the unique perspective of being both a co-worker of Katie Messner's as well as a parent of a student in her classroom. And I can say with the utmost confidence that Katie Messner was created to be a teacher.
She has those skills that you cannot teach, like grit, optimism, and then you put that together with her innate ability to teach, and it makes the perfect package.
She works diligently to make sure that every student in her class feels included, welcomed, safe, and valued. And her classroom is filled with love, joy, and fun.
She has a heart of gold. She's the first person to write you a thank you note to make you feel better when you're feeling down. And we just love her at Lincoln, and we know she's doing amazing things with kindergartners. So thank you, Katie, for representing Norman Public Schools as Rookie Teacher of the Year in our profession.
She is creating a love of learning for every student in her classroom that is going to create a foundation for her students' future success. Katie Messner is truly a treasure to Lincoln Elementary.
We congratulate our Rookie Teacher of the Year from Lincoln Elementary, Katie Messner. Congratulations, Katie. Each year, the Norman Public Schools Foundation provides more than $200,000 in grants focused on instructional resources that have a direct impact on student learning. Founded in 1984, the foundation began with 78 community leaders donating $1,000 each to launch the organization and support teachers in the classroom. Today, grants continue to be awarded to enhance educational initiatives focused on science, technology, reading, social studies, math, and the arts, and much more. The foundation has also supported district-wide initiatives such as portable planetarium, teacher training, a learning bus, just coming out soon, and much, much more. The foundation also facilitates awards to staff within our district. They facilitate a $2,500 gift to the District Teacher of the Year, which is an annual gift that honors former teacher Hazeldean Harris Orenbaum. The foundation also generously provides $200 to the Rookie Teacher of the Year, as well as $200 to each District Teacher of the Year finalist. Another award facilitated by the foundation each year is the Barwick Snell Prize. Dr. Dan Snell and Dr. Katie Barwick Snell present this $200 award to site teachers of the year at Lincoln, Irving, and Norman High, where their children attended. Let's take a moment to learn a little bit more about the history and the importance of the Barwick Snell Prize.
I'm Dr. Katie Barwick Snell, and I and my husband Dan Snell have endowed a scholarship or a prize in the Norman Public Schools because we feel very strongly about public schools. I was brought up in a public school during some very turbulent times, and I grew up in Mississippi, and Mississippi was being forced to integrate because they had not wanted to for many years. And my mom and my dad were very politically active and felt strongly that we needed to support the community and that supporting the public schools is part of that. I think all of us get in our little bubble and think that life is, everybody's like us, you know, and when you really realize there's so many people that, yeah, they are just like us. And it was eye-opening, just culturally, in the diversity issues of immigration and race and many people that stuck with the public schools are, well, like for instance Cassandra Wilson, one of the jazz singers, is one of my classmates,
she was the first Black Dorothy, right?
Right, she was the first Black Dorothy of the Wizard of Oz, and I think that we all had a really great experience, and I'm very pleased with my parents. Yeah, public education is the key to democracy, and it's for everyone, and everyone should have equal education. That's one thing that I really love about Norman, is because Norman, it's got great schools, every one of them.
And so we honor the Teachers of the Year from the schools that our kids happen to go to, Lincoln, Irving, and Norman High. Yeah, we're hoping this will go forward beyond us and be an honor for a long time to come.
We congratulate this year's Barwick Snell Prize recipients from Lincoln Elementary, Aaron Crimmins. Congratulations, Aaron. From Irving Middle School, Wendy Trott. Congratulations, Wendy. And from Norman High, Julia Prize. Congratulations, Julia. Congratulations to all three of you. Congratulations to our winners, and thank you to Drs. Snell for continued support of education in Norman. I truly appreciate all the work both of you do. Thank you. The Public Education Ambassador Award, sponsored by the McDaniel family, is designed to honor an individual or group that has made outstanding contributions towards the advancement of public education in the Norman Public School District. At Norman Public Schools, we have partnered with the Norman Regional Health System and the Norman Regional Health Foundation for a number of years. Their financial support allows us to dedicate a health care provider in each of our schools, which is not a common practice in Oklahoma. They offer clinical instruction, CPR training, professional development, and serve as a resource when questions arise about student health. Their partnership has also allowed us to provide virtual kiosks in several of our schools to immediately connect our students with a pediatrician when necessary. This partnership has been recognized by the American Red Cross and others as a model for school districts across the state. In fact, in advance of the global pandemic we find ourselves in now, it was Norman Regional Health System doctors that helped our health services coordinator and her school nursing team prepare and protect students. The healers who walk the halls of Norman Regional and the nonprofit foundation that stands behind them have served the community for years. Today, they are putting their own lives on the line as they care for patients who suffered from COVID-19. We have always appreciated their service, but it is an even greater honor to recognize them today. I am pleased to recognize the recipient of this year's Public Education Ambassador Award, CEO of Norman Regional Health System, Richie Splitt. Thank you for your continuous support of Norman Public Schools and the greater community. We really appreciate you and all the healers that stand behind you. Our next recognition, sponsored by Arvest Bank, highlights the efforts of our school teachers at each of our sites. To recognize them, Executive Director of Professional Development and Student Achievement, Beth Albert.
Good evening. I'm pleased to help honor such an outstanding group of teachers who continue to give their all for our students. We are proud to recognize our Site Teachers of the Year. From Adams, Kendall Lowry. From Cleveland, Megan Allen. From Eisenhower, Sky Spears. From Jackson, Alicia Warner. From Jefferson, Shannon Johnson. From Kennedy, Jessica Eschbach. From Lakeview, Alexa Hudek. From Lincoln, Aaron Crimmins. From Madison, Terry Curtis. From McKinley, Kim Hager. From Monroe, Rebecca Grimes. From Reagan, Cassie Sanderson. From Roosevelt, Kelly Newby. From Truman, Lynn Geist. From Truman Primary, Sari Cogburn. From Washington, Jessica Bigby. From Wilson, Janae Anderson. From Alcott Middle School, Dawn Threlkill. From Irving Middle School, Wendy Trott. From Longfellow Middle School, Summer Grace. From Whittier Middle School, Richard Strayer. From Dimensions Academy, Loretta Coker. From Norman High School, Julia Prize. From Norman North High School, Stephen Brownfield. And from Residential Facilities, Doran Beavers. Congratulations! Our finalists spent many extra hours expanding their portfolios, being filmed in their classrooms, and interviewing with the District Staff Development Committee. Let's take a minute to learn a little bit more about them.
She is an amazing teacher librarian and is absolutely the kind of person every principal should be lucky enough to have on their team. She is supportive to every single staff member and every single student who enters the library. Extremely innovative in her ideas on ways to reach kids and make sure that their learning experience is fulfilling and fun and impactful, that it will empower them in some way in their future. I really just without hesitation can tell you that Jessica is so deserving of this award. And we have so many fine staff members in Norman Public Schools. I know that it's a difficult choice, but I also believe that Jessica is the right one. She's an amazing candidate who would do Norman proud as Teacher of the Year.
If you are what you say you are, a superstar.
Okay, Erin would never say she's a superstar, but I think she's a superstar. Erin possesses all the NPS values that you can imagine, and above that, she is passionate and she's driven. She's quickly become a leader in our building and even at the district level in her special ed instruction. She's innovative. She is trying hard to learn more and more every day by getting her master's and working really hard. We love her at Lincoln. She's the best. So thanks, Erin, for everything you do and for representing Lincoln and a finalist for Norman Public Schools.
Terry Curtis distinguishes herself in many ways on a daily basis at Madison Elementary. But it is her continued growth and cultivation of a mindset that's focused on new and engaging opportunities for all of our students that has yielded positive results for all the stakeholders in the community. The intentionality with which Terry approaches all aspects of the many roles that she takes on at Madison Elementary is both a comfort and a strength for all of us. Thank you, Terry, for being you, and thank you for all that you bring to Madison Elementary.
Julia Price is an amazing educator, and I cannot think of a better representative of our district values. Every student believes that they can be successful in her class. She spreads the glitter of optimism whenever she enters a room or conversation. As an educator, she demonstrates the epitome of collaboration in that students and parents believe she is collaborating with them as a champion battling the evil giant of math. Lastly, she lives her values for all to see and is a lifter of students and the whole community and makes her the symbol of integrity for Norman High. The Tiger family is so honored to have Julia Price represent us as Teacher of the Year.
Most of you know her as Lynn Geist, but her real name is Gloria Lynn Geist. And we have a lot of fun with that at Truman. But there couldn't be a better name because her classroom is simply a glorious place to learn and grow. Lynn is aligned with everything we're about at Truman Elementary. She helps kids find their joy every day. They walk into her classroom knowing that they're going to be greeted with a smile, knowing that they can be excited about what they're learning that day, and knowing that they can be themselves. Lynn helps them to sing their own song and realize that they have great potential individually and collectively. They have even more. She helps inspire hope in kids. You know, they all come with different backgrounds, which can create a different kid, but every single kid is welcomed and loved. Lynn is innovative, creative, collaborative. Well, she's simply glorious.
Mr. Strayer is just the kind of person that every campus needs. He's going to make, and he makes the teachers around him, the administrators, and the kids all better. He's pleasant. It's just a lot of fun to be around him. Our school would not be the same without Mr. Strayer walking the halls.
Congratulations to this year's finalists. You are shining examples of the excellence in our schools and our school district. One example of educational excellence is our 2019 Teacher of the Year, Miss Elizabeth Hoggett. Elizabeth, I don't have any Kleenexes for you, sorry, but let's hear what this award has meant for her.
Hello all. This past year has been a remarkable journey, and I feel so incredibly honored to have represented Norman Public Schools as District Teacher of the Year. I'm a product of this district, and I am fortunate to give back in small part to the community that built me. Through the generosity of community partners, too many to name, and the district, I've been given wonderful opportunities. One of the most inspiring was that I was able to attend the annual convention of the National Council of Teachers of English in Baltimore. At the conference, I learned from English teachers that I have admired from afar for years and was able to meet and hear from incredible writers. I was also able to represent our innovative district at the state level as a State Teacher of the Year finalist. That process allowed for real growth and reflection. It reaffirmed for me that this profession is about how we as teachers intersect with students' lives and how that enables us to make a difference in their stories. On that note, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention what we are all dealing with right now and the fact that we are here celebrating through our individual screens. What we are going through is hard, and it is definitely not the vision of education for which we all became educators. I want to encourage you that reaching out to students, even if that sometimes feels one-sided, is paramount. You care and you believe that each of your students matters. They feel that, even though it's through a screen. They cannot wait to be back in your classroom as soon as it is safe to do so, hopefully sooner than later. To the 2020 Norman Public Schools District Teacher of the Year that will be named shortly, I hope you embrace every moment of this experience. Relish in it and let it give you strength and inspiration. You were chosen for a reason, and your gift as an educator has been noticed in a huge way. I hope you feel celebrated for your craft. Also, you'll be getting a gift from me at a later date in this bag, which has been passed down for several years from District Teacher of the Year to District Teacher of the Year. I hope you find its contents thoughtful and uplifting. I believe learning happens when students feel valued and trust that their ideas, both intellectual and otherwise, matter. One way I hope to make students feel valued is through deep engagement with literature. Literature provides a window into another's experience and has the unique ability to open minds. I want young people to become the best version of themselves. I have the enormous responsibility, as we all do, of watching this unfold bit by bit as they uncover pieces of their future selves. Literature can demonstrate, for some learners in a minute way, for others in a monumental way, what some of those possibilities are. I'll leave you with this. I hope that in your work, regardless of what you teach, that you're helping students find their possibilities through learning that allows them to be their authentic selves, that allows them to grow, be curious, and remember that they matter. This is our goal as teachers and will always be a fundamental obligation to our students. Thank you.
We are so proud of the tradition of excellence shown by our educators each year. Now we come to our final award. And guys, I don't know who this is. Before we name this year's award recipient, let's see what our generous supporters are providing to the winner. This is always fun.
I'm Ed Copeland with Copeland's Office Center and Copeland's Teaching Tools.
My name is Bob Usry. I have Bob Usry & Sons Plumbing here in Norman.
My name is Darren Wilson with the United Way of Norman.
Tori Tedder-Laughlin from Oklahoma Electric Cooperative.
Hi, I'm Becky Franklin with Arvest Bank here in Norman, Oklahoma.
My name's William Murray, and we own the Montford Inn Bed and Breakfast.
Newt Mitchell, Mitchell's Jewelry. We've been in business in Norman for 37 years.
And we are honored to provide this year's Teacher of the Year winner with an award that includes an all-expense-paid trip to the professional development program of their choice in North America. That would be conference registration, as well as airfare, hotel, and ground transportation.
And when you return from this conference, you'll be honored at a reception at Legends X2, where you'll be able to have the opportunity to share all your newfound knowledge with your peers.
We do something that's a little bit unique in that we give away a night stay to the Teacher of the Year. One of the reasons we do this is because we really want to support the Norman Public Schools?
We are really excited on behalf of the Education Council with the United Way of Norman to be able to provide a $250 gift.
And we are gifting a $250 gift card to the Teacher of the Year.
Arvest Bank is a proud partner of Norman Public Schools. We're thrilled to provide you with a $500 cash award.
I've said so many times that we forget people who are famous in their careers. It may be the top athlete of the year, it may be the most famous actress or actor, but we don't forget our teachers. They've made a difference in our lives, they make a difference in the lives of young people, and it's very developmental and very formative, and it's such an important job. Again, we'll be giving our engraved bell. Now that we know the winner's name, we'll get it engraved and deliver it to the school. We'll be getting a gift certificate, and we, again, appreciate the opportunity to be a part of this celebration. Thank you.
My gift that I typically bring and will bring tonight is a $250 gift, along with a $250 gift from Mitchell's Jewelry, as well as Gina Sherry McCown and Stephen Barbara Owens, and Seth and Nina Wadley. These are gifts that are given every year, and it's just gifts to say thank you for all that you do and spend it any way you want to spend it.
We give a gift certificate each year, and this way the teacher can come in and get what they want out of this gift certificate, and that way they're not just getting a gift that they might already have a strand of pearls or something like that. They can come pick up something special and realize that it was a Teacher of the Year gift and have something for her that she'll cherish forever. I want to again congratulate the Teacher of the Year. I salute all teachers, be it at any level and all levels of schools. And once again, I want to say, for all you do, this bud's for you. Thanks.
We thank all of our partners who are providing gifts to our honoree. We will present all of the gifts to our winners when things return to normal. Now the big moment has arrived. I'm going to be joined by board members and cabinet members and some professional development committee members as we surprise this year's winner at their home. Yes, at their home. Social distancing in place. So come on, let's go. Follow me.
All right, we're here. The moment has arrived. We're going to announce the Teacher of the Year. This is so exciting. I cannot wait. Look at the car, this parade. This is what Norman Public Schools is all about. All right, here we go. You guys ready? And look at all these cars. Got all the board members here, a lot of teachers, staff development. Wow, they just keep coming. Let's just talk. Ringing the doorbell. Hear it out there, everybody. I'm ringing the doorbell. Oh my gosh, here she is, Teacher of the Year 2020. Elementary. Yeah, come on out. Absolutely, this is awesome. Congratulations. Oh my goodness. Let's do an air high five. Awesome. Make it this out. Here, come on out here. Come on out here. Come on out. I want you to look at all this. This is your parade. Everybody online, we're live. Facebook right here. Say hi. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Let me go get your basket. I know Kennedy Owens is so excited for you. Oh my goodness. This is great.
Thank
This
you
is
guys
great.
so much.
Got a live audience here. All the people it's still coming.
I
Oh
can't
my goodness.
This is crazy.
So were you watching it online?
I was eating the kids' dinner. I didn't think I was going to win. I kept my views.
Oh, isn't so
Sorry,
awesome.
Kennedy, I'm not representing you well at all.
This is beautiful.
This is
Beautiful. So
Thank
look at
you.
this. Oh my goodness. For all you guys online, thank you so much. This is awesome. Can we get the parade coming in here? Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
All right. So everybody online, 2020 Teacher of the Year, Jessica Ashbeck, Cleveland Elementary School.
Kennedy.
Well, I said Kennedy. I said for Cleveland. Kennedy Elementary. Oh my goodness. This is what happened. Absolutely. Kennedy Elementary, congratulations. That's a wrap. Thanks for everybody. Appreciate you. Bye.
Congratulations to our winner, and thank you to all of our community partners who continue to support education in the Norman Public Schools. And I personally want to thank everyone who joined our celebration of excellence this evening. Appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great evening.